Hi, everybody. Should you sing while you wait? Yes, please sing. Please sing. Anyway, hi, everybody. It's Advanani. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Friday. It's a Friday today, you guys. We've struggled with our streams this week. It hasn't been an easy week. We tried. But Lord Trading was like, no, no, it's not going to happen. You're not going to gossip on my watch. And it cut us off last night. And I was like, no, we're going to continue in the morning. Okay. In fact, we are going to start afresh. Siqale phansi futhi sigosiphe this morning. Good morning, Milano. Good morning, Tuli Kubeka. Okay, iqalile ipero. Okay, sifuna bavele bale laba bavele bangene eringeni. Good morning, Lesiho. Good morning, Kukuletu. Good morning, welcome, 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 you guys. Let's do a countdown, Nanyana, just in case there are people, who did not get notifications that we are already here. And then let's gossip about Labo Gogolo, Laba, who are acting petty, okay? They are acting very, very petty. Good morning once again, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. So, of course, yesterday we were still gossiping about Gogo and it got cut off. That video, you guys, I privatized it because it's just not going to make sense to have the same topic on two videos. So, I'm going to act like we're starting all over today. So, there's drama going on between Gogo Skhotheni and Gogo Maweni. The Gogos that were once friends. Oh, okay. Omunye uthi no, we were friends. Omunye uthi no, besazana nje. We just knew of each other. Okay, the people that are inviting each other to each other's birthday parties, but they were not friends. Okay, we believe you. So let's go back, you guys. Of course, they are both Ogogo by Zangoma Botu. They both have shows, reality shows. Gogo's, but I mean, let's give it to Gogo Maweni, guys. She's the OG when it comes to the reality shows. Regarding Izangoma, okay. So Gogo Maweni show them what it can be done, okay. So they need to respect the OG, even though she made a decision to move from Mzansi Magic to Moja Love, because of course she was like, listen, Mzansi Magic won't allow me to be as trashy as I want to be, okay? They won't allow me to lie as much, okay? They are limiting the lies on Mzansi Magic. So let me move over here to Moja Love, because Moja Love will just let you give us the lies on your show. They don't mind. They're like, you are just free, so she did her show Izangoma Zoduma. That's where we know her from. Gogo Maweni, you guys, which was a good show at the time. I did not watch season 2 as much because I just felt like I liked the original cast. I don't know why they changed it, but we know that there was drama after they had shot season 1. So season 2 they had new cast, and I just didn't like them. I was like, if I watch this show, I'm just gonna watch it for Maweni. But where are the others that I liked the previous season? And it didn't do the things for me. And then Gogo Skhotheni, you guys, gay, and I decided, because you know what, I'm going straight to Moja Love, because listen, I want to do the lying. I want to lie for free. Sawabuga manga, guys, on Moja Love. Sawabuga manga. Shoga Gogo Skhotheni was just lies, guys. It was just like, because where is the second husband? Where is the second husband? She was taking the second husband. She was going to pay Lobola for him, and they were going to have a schedule on or of when he was going to say husband number 1, husband number 2, and all of that. And after the show, we never saw the husband. There were no photos taken with the husband. Even now, you guys, you never see. I mean, if the second husband existed, how come she hasn't had the second husband on her podcast? She's busy there by her couch talking about Gogo Maweni, but she doesn't talk about the fact that she lied to us and said she was about to take the second husband. There were even articles and discussions, articles coming out on newspapers, discussions, Guma podcasts about second husbands. So everything that she says now, we have to listen to it like, ulalele uthe because I kunamanga kakhulu. So you guys listen, on Gogo Skhotheni's show, that's when I actually realized that these two were friends, because prior to that, I did not know that they were friends. And Gogo Maweni did make some like few appearances on Gogo Skhotheni's show. She appeared as someone that was very supportive of a friend, even went to the finale show. They had a party for Gogo Skhotheni. She was there, she was supportive. There were pictures posted on their social media. Everything seemed to have gone well, you guys. Okay, they're in the same industry. I was like, this is gonna work. Bazodluliselana ngama-patients. Listen, I don't specialize in that, okay? Uma ufuna ukuthakatha indoda sigogo Gogo Maweni, if ufuna ukuthwala sigogo Skhotheni, you know, they were going to be referring clients to each other. What a perfect friendship. And they were going to be making money, because we know these gogos are about their bag, okay? The next thing we know, kutu, abantu bayagivana here on social media. And yamkhumbula ugogo Skhotheni egiva ugogo Maweni azahamba etoilet, wafika etoilet wenza unumber 2, waze wasuza etoilet. The way we like indaba, we were still listening to her there. We were like, hey, we are not going to Suzu, but you know, we were listening to her go to, but how come she didn't turn off just the live for that time when she was doing her business in the bathroom? Right? But we listen, get to Umkos. Honestly, you guys, I don't know what actually caused them to have a falling off. Okay, but it just seemed like when it happened, they were not willing to work on things. It just went to hell, because they did their thing that people do online with online friendships, where someone just starts revealing all kind of stuffs about, you know, their friends. You know, you are cheating on your husband, and the other one is like, now you are cheating on your husband. We even know, go to someone paid rent for this other guy, that the other one was supposed to be dating when he was what she is married to the husband. You know, we had things that we were not supposed to hear. This is what I felt, you guys, at the time. Let me drink my tea because my throat. Flu pelisa ngibambile, guys. It's like flu. It's no. You are not supposed to be back in gossip, and I'm like, I can't wait. Okay, I have to gossip right now. Ngifuna ukuliphuza njengogogo itiye yazi ngishoda ngesoso yazi tomorrow we will have a session nenze amatiye sizophuza ngesoso. Uyabona ugogo mayiphuthele esosweni athele bese yeah. For some reason it tastes that different when you do that, you know, when you okay. Hayi sizopha emgosini yazi. This is how I felt, you guys, what's happening with their friendship. I felt like likely in their friendship they were still getting to know each other. It wasn't like they had known each other for a long time. They had not invested too much on their friendship. They were building a friendship, because it did seem like, especially with Gogo Skhotheni, like she was hurt by the way the friendship was ending, judging by her reaction. But especially because Gogo Maweni at some point was saying, listen, we were not really friends, we were acquaintances, okay? So, but I felt like they were trying to build a friendship, but because it wasn't really one of those friendships where you are like, listen, I know you from grade 1, you know, I know your mother, I've spent time with your family, I've come for dinner at your house, and whatever, I've picked up your kids for you. It wasn't that kind of a friendship. I think none of them really were willing to put in an effort to be like, listen, maybe we did have a misunderstanding over here. Okay, let's work on things. Let's, you know, just I see a wimpanyana, you know. Let's do the wimpy breakfast in the morning. Let's sit down, let's talk, and then let's just take a photo for the Instagram, you know, and let's let our followers know that we are getting along. Honestly, you guys, I was disappointed, because I really felt like their friendship could have worked. You know, it would be nice if they were friends. Okay, so after that, you guys, okay, there was a, you know, Gogo Skhotheni saying fights with the Beyonce must fight with Beyonce, but I was trying to figure out, so which one is Beyonce between the two of them? Okay, I'm like, who is Beyonce? Who's Kelly? Who's whoever? Okay, I didn't understand that, you guys. So it never really went back. You guys will have to bear with my coughing. Okay, it's the flu. Okay. It never really went back. Okay, the friendship ended. We've never seen them spend any time together. We haven't seen them supporting each other. And then right after that, you guys, Gogo Skhotheni did start a podcast. I remember when she announced that she was going to be doing her podcast, that I did feel like, you know what, maybe she really just wants to go in on Gogo Maweni. And the first episode that she did, I actually did not watch that episode because it was the title had she was dealing with the issue of Gogo Maweni, so I didn't watch all of it, even though most of her interviews I've actually watched. But that particular one was the one that I didn't watch like all of it, okay, because I just felt like it was going to be about Gogo Maweni. I actually didn't even think that her podcast was going to do that well because I thought that she was just starting a podcast to fight with Gogo Maweni, but she had a plan, you guys. Her podcast has done very well, but a number of times, especially when she has had people there on her couch, Gogo Skhotheni, especially when she's interviewing Izangoma. I guess the world of Izangoma is not as big because there's always going to be a point where they mention Maweni. The people that she would interview or have a chat with on the podcast will be people that know Gogo Maweni. So it's either someone has had a good experience with Gogo Maweni and they will share that experience, or they've had a bad experience with Gogo Maweni and they will share that experience. I never knew, you guys, that ebungomeni umgosi ungaka. Yo, izindaba zasemgosi kuyaliwa, kubangwa amadoda, kuyadliswana, kuyathakathwana, kuyaphoyizonwana, kukhonjwana ngey'bhamu ebungomeni. Hi guys, that's not a safe industry. If you want to take a risk with your life, just get in the taxi business, because I feel like it's even worse than the taxi business, you know. Khona manje when you are going to get imithi le entabeni emahlathini kutu abantu ney'bhamu. Imagine uthi uyomba laphayana imithi kutu nabo abantu uthi uyoyingenela laphayana emanzini. Uyobona basemanzini, ngathi bangena emanzini phela. Kuthiwa bebeyongena emanzini laphayana. There's a story like that. Babeyongena emanzini and then kutu ibhamu. You know, so it's that kind of a situation. I never knew it was like that. I'm like, yo, it's good I didn't choose the career. I did not choose a diploma or degree in Obungoma, okay? Because I would not be able to deal with the guns. So all of those stuff, those things are happening. So a lot of the times she does get mentioned, you guys, when it comes to Gogo Skhotheni's podcast. Legit, I feel like, you know, it's valid. The complaint Gogo Maweni, it is valid because listen, if we were friends, we had a falling off, it was all public, yes, but now we're not friends. And if I'm not going around talking about you wherever I go, then you must not be talking about me, you know. And if Gogo Skhotheni really wasn't wanting to start things with Gogo Maweni, then she would just edit some of those things out, because why do you really need her podcast? Doesn't need Gogo Maweni to be successful, honestly, you guys. But she also knows that when Gogo Maweni is mentioned, people want to hear what the person is saying, the person on the couch, also how she is responding to it. Okay, so part of it, you guys, is that these two Gogos are obsessed with ukutrenda. Bayakuthanda labo gogo laba ukutrenda, you guys. Bayakuthanda ukutrenda. And I feel like sometimes when it's been long since they trended, they just create some unnecessary drama just so they can trend. So sometimes you're like, I wonder if these guys are really fighting, or they just, because they wanna, you know, they're just poking something so that they can trend again, because they're both obsessed with trending. So I do feel like, you guys, I understand Gogo Maweni saying, you know, can you just stop with, you know, mentioning my name on your couch, okay? And also, guys, if you think about it, because I don't think that Gogo Maweni, since she doesn't really like Gogo Skhotheni and she's not friends with Gogo Skhotheni, that she actually sits down and watch the podcast like we watch the podcast, where you sit and watch the whole interview. So the time that she's reminded of the podcast are times when she's being mentioned, okay? So I feel like for her, it might seem like she's mentioned all the time, okay? This choice is disturbing me, you guys. Can I gossip in sign language, because my throat? People, I was like, no, not today. Anyway, you guys, so I feel like I understand why to Gogo Maweni, it might seem like she's mentioned all the time because she's not mentioned in every episode, but now and then she's mentioned because maybe people bring it to her attention every time she's mentioned. So if this week, someone says, Gogo Maweni, you were mentioned there by Gogo Skhotheni, and then a week passes, and then the following week, and then they say it again, obviously you're going to feel like the podcast is about me. Okay. So I get that. If I was Gogo Skhotheni, I would just edit the stuff about Gogo Maweni out of the interviews because the interviews are usually good without even that smaller part that they will be talking about when it comes to Gogo Maweni. Also, the last time that I watched Gogo Skhotheni's interview where Gogo Maweni was mentioned, it wasn't a negative thing. It was a positive thing because that Sangoma was actually saying, listen, the things that they've been accusing Gogo Maweni of are not true. Okay. Gogo Mabala or whoever the other lady is the one that was actually lying about that story. Okay. But I guess if you don't like somebody, you just don't want them to talk about you. It does not matter if it's positive or negative, you just don't. So I understand the complaint, Maweni. I don't understand why Gogo Skhotheni still wants to have her name on her podcast. You don't like the lady, you're not friends with the lady. Just stay away from, keep her name out of your mouth, okay? Kind of a situation. Keep her name out of your podcast. Just edit the stuff out. The podcast is still going to be good, whether you have her no on there or not. So I kind of feel like Naya, she wants the drama. This one, she will act like she doesn't like the drama. She likes it. But I find that about boy too. They should have remained friends. Actually, it's unfortunate that they're not because they would trend a whole lot more being friends, you guys. So of course it started. Gogo Maweni was driving somewhere and she had had it and decided to do this speech about how every time they're doing a podcast, she's being mentioned there, and she's like, keep my name out of your mouth, okay? That's all I could make out, you guys, because I'm like, I don't know if they're speaking Sutu, but they're speaking a language that I don't understand, but I am able to make out what they say. Because I did live in Joburg a little bit, so I can pick up. Okay, you can't really gossip about me because we are gossip. I don't know what you're saying about me, but that kind of a situation. So now Gogo Skhotheni responds again now ngama lokuzana on her stories yesterday. She was going after Gogo Maweni, saying Gogo Maweni, talking about her podcast. Because the podcast she responded like, she responded like, our queen always gives you the numbers every time you talk about it. She's like, listen, I'm the biggest what nice. She was like that. She's like the biggest podcast with whatever views. How can she be chasing clouds? I do kind of feel like she is chasing clouds with the name, because why do you need to mention her? Your podcast would be okay without her. So why would you need to mention her all the time? And you know what the response is going to be. She's not going to like it. So, but the thing, you guys, that I wanted to really talk about was that picture that Gogo Maweni shared yesterday. Not Gogo Maweni, Gogo Skhotheni shared yesterday, which I was like, okay, this I don't understand. Are you trying to body shame Gogo Maweni here? I don't know if this picture will allow me to share it because of how it might not. It might not. It might not. Yeah. Okay, let me just leave it. I think it's because of the setting of the picture. But you guys know the wrestler, ne? She shared that picture, and as if she's saying that's Gogo Maweni. I think honestly she was going for Gogo Maweni's looks. I did not like that, you guys. I did not like that because I felt like it is a body shaming. Okay, it is body shaming. What is Gogo Maweni supposed to do now? Kakhona izinto esiyiphiwe nje emhlabeni ukuthi now wakho umzimba. Sometimes you want to ask God ukuthi kodwa ke God ngempela zaseyiphelile yini izinqa ngenkathi upha abanye izinqa ngenkathi uyabo sometimes nama-questions but siyowabuza one day. We will ask God one day. We will ask God ukuthi so God zaseyiphelile mhlawumbe izinqa, yabo leyo nto ngenkathi unika abanye. but then wanganginikeza ngapha wanginikisa, you decided to give me the time and not give me, why didn't you ncisha me both at least, khona izinto I understand kahle ukuthi God made this decision. Wathi mayifika la enqeni wathi no, don't give her. Wathi mayifika la emkhabeni wathi give her. You know what I mean? It's like, what am I supposed to do? But that's how my body is like. So I did feel like it was body shaming because my interpretation of that was that Gogo Skhotheni is saying that is how Gogo Maweni looks. She might have been meaning something different. Maybe she means Gogo Maweni looks like a man, which would still be body shaming, I think. So I did not like that. Why did she have to do that? Where it's Jenna back and forth. We appreciate Umkosi, but she did not have to go that far. And also, you guys, if you're being honest, I mean, Gogo Skhotheni herself doesn't have a pic. If we have to be honest, I understand how when you look at this two, someone can say that she probably looks better than her. I understand that. But I'm somebody that just feels like they both look beautiful, you guys. But then if we had to pick on their bodies, then I would see things on Skhotheni and Maweni that are not perfect on both of them, because even Gogo Skhotheni doesn't have a perfect body. Okay, she does not have a perfect body, so I don't even see where she's coming. Why she's coming with the body shaming thing. Okay, I felt like she was just being immature, and also I kind of felt like I am losing respect for her, because I kind of feel like between the both of them, Scotland is the one that I feel like she kind of has some depth with her. I can listen to her, I can listen to her views and all of that. But I kind of lost respect when she posted that picture, because I'm like, girl, what are you trying to say? Okay. So should we be looking at you now and picking on the way that you look too, because you're doing this to this woman just because your friendship ended? And she's just saying, stop talking about her. Okay. Stop talking about her on your podcast. And if you are being honest, your podcast will do just as well without you talking about her. You can edit that stuff out. Okay. Do you really need that 3 or 4 seconds a mention of Gogo Maweni on any of your episodes? Because your episodes will still be as good if you don't mention her. So, and then why are you doing the body shaming thing? I did not like that, you guys. I just feel like it was unnecessary, and I feel like it's not the thing that we should be doing to each other as women. But again, guys, people are allowed to do whatever they do, but I just did not like it. I'm just giving Gogo Skhotheni a side eye because of that. Anyway, let me read the comments, okay? Um, Listen, did you start the song? Did you sing? Let's see who much love has no limits, okay? Much love has no limits, okay? As long as there's drama, as long as there's drama, they will go with it, okay? I can come out here and say that, listen, that thing they have, I think it's coming up back, the show Umdeni, but they're going back to the original show, Mr. Kulube, who had many wives, but then he's not married to, and then he has gays, and then he has women as well, and all of them mixed is table sakhe, it makes njena oyibona ukuthi le ihlanganiswe just for the show. Uvela ubona ukuthi ayikho impilo enjena, abekho abantu abaphula kanjena, abekho abantu abaphila kanje. Le show le ihlanganisiwe just mainly to do the show. So you can just do whatever, you can do whatever on Much Love. If there's drama, they will show it. Season 2 was trash. Okay, from the few episodes I watched, I did not like it. That's the reason I ended up not really watching that much. But I'm glad I didn't watch if it was trash. That Kulu Sfundo was boring. Shame. Go season, go season 2. Andipe Zintombi Manyaga. That's the thing. I did not watch, so I don't even know the cast for season 2. That's how much I didn't watch the show. I just know that when they introduced it, like season 2, I looked at the cast and I was like, where is Gogo Ngwemabala? And she wasn't there. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna watch. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna watch because I think I liked her for the show. So I don't know, you guys, if they're going to come back for season 3. Rahadi, I love Skhotheni and her lies over Maweni. Please be nice. I move back and forth with them, you guys. There are moments when I like Gogo Maweni. There are moments when I like Gogo Skhotheni. I definitely am a subscriber, a viewer, and everything. I have my notifications on for Gogo Skhotheni. So, but I don't agree with the body shaming thing that she did. And I've had times when I've gone after Gogo Maweni, and I'm like, listen, some of the times that she would say, I'd be like, there's a lot of lies over there, okay? But I know people were coming for me when I was defending her, sort of when Gogo and Nene was coming for her. You know, that Gogo that wanted to trend too. And I was saying people that don't realize that this Gogo also just wants to trend, you know. And listen, you know, over the other Gogos, I would choose Gogo Maweni too sometimes. So sometimes I choose Gogo Skhotheni, but I'm disappointed at Gogo Skhotheni this time. Okay. Good morning, Elena. Elena, you were talking about the download button on my videos, you guys. It is there. Apparently, they've added options there on the thing where you choose the download. So the download is like, you know, you have to move the start. You have to move it, scroll it to this side to see the download button. Also, you won't see the download button if the advert is still playing. Okay, so let the advert play, and then when I'm talking on the video, then you try and see the download button. But someone checked for me because I felt like maybe I don't see it that like that, because when I look at my own videos, it appears different. But definitely the download button is still there. Maweni went too far by saying Skhotheni toilet with her child. Oh, I missed that, you guys. I missed that. Did she say that in the video? Because that would be going too far, you guys, to say that. Okay. So maybe the response with the body shaming thing then would be appropriate if someone said that about your child. Okay. That I missed out, Leslie. Where did she say that to Gogo Skhotheni, Gogo Maweni? Because that would be too much. I would understand then the response, you guys. I would totally get it. If that's what Gogo Maweni said, then definitely. This is the same thing as, you know, I know some people don't watch Love and Hip Hop, okay? In Love and Hip Hop, they were fighting, ne? Spice was fighting with Erica. They're fighting, they were friends, they're having a falling off in their friendship. And I guess Erica is not understanding why Spice still spends time with her ex-husband because they're breaking up. You know, when your friend has been a friend with your partner, but then you're breaking up and they remain friends, you just don't understand it. So they're having that fight. And then while they're having that fight, Spice says to Erica, your son hates you. Erica has a son that she has had even before she did Love and Hip Hop that we never really see on the show because he does not want to appear on camera. And he does not live with her, apparently lives with the father. So Spice says to Erica, your son hates you. Okay. As in that implicates that you're not a good mom. You're talking to somebody that is trying to be a good mom with the two babies, recently got divorced, having a difficult time, cannot deal with it. Okay. In response to that, Erica says to Spice, uh, she calls her a monkey. Okay. And we all know monkey is associated with racism, you know. I mean, Erica, as far as I know, Erica is black herself. She has black children, has a black husband. Okay, she might be mixed. I don't know, but you know, she says to Spice, she's a monkey. Okay, and everybody has this big thing now about the monkey thing. Which how can she call her a monkey? Even she gets fired from her job and other jobs because she called somebody a monkey on national TV. Okay, now I understand that. I understand the reaction to a monkey, but now nobody is thinking about the fact that this woman said they and told this Erica that her son hates her. being a mom, you guys, like you do, when somebody comes for your parenting, how that can make you feel. Nobody's thinking about that. Okay. So I feel like maybe Erica could have chosen to say something else, but I understand her anger because how are you gonna sit there and tell me that my son hates me? So it's that kind of a situation. So if Maweni did say that, you guys, maybe they clap back with the body shaming thing, then it's an appropriate clap back because then, I mean, if you are talking about my child in that way, then we are already in hell. So we might as well, do it all. Okay. Sembele Dlamini bayalo futhi baqale phansi, say more. Say more, baqale phansi. I don't think she drives narrative when it comes to Maweni. Sangoma community is a small world. It is a lessy, but I think that if she was trying to get to a point where they don't really come for each other, I think that she would just try and avoid that because there's enough umgosi vele to go around without her umgosi. So I feel like part of her, Skhotheni and I, doesn't want this thing to die down. The fact that she still wants it kept on their videos. Okay. Constance Cozy, hi everyone. Hello, 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 hello. Mocha Love has a lot of credibility. A lot, eh? A lot. Amukelang. Hey, Celia. Hello from Amukelang in Botswana. Love your morning live, dear. I rushed to drop the kids at school to come listen to you. Thank you so much for that. And sorry, you guys, that, for a few days now, we were not able to do it. But, I have a plan at least next week to be better. Okay. Even this weekend, I'm going to catch up this time. Okay. Elena, thank you. Yes, you can download my video. I thought maybe YouTube had taken that option off. I'm like, well, how can YouTube be taking off stuff from us? They're already not doing the right thing with our revenue. Now they don't let our viewers download our stuff. What the hell is that? Okay. True that they must both stop talking about it. They must both stop if they wanted to die. But like I say, you guys, I do believe that the two of them do like the trending thing. They like being on the trending list. So it's that great game that they are playing. Okay, but listen, I have to check on this because I do feel like it changes my perspective on this fight. If Gogo Maweni did mention that Gogo Skhotheni uthwale ngengane yakhe, guys, because we did watch that a little bit of that journey. Maybe on the show Gogo Skhotheni, the one story that was a true story was the story about her child because during the season she was pregnant, she gave birth, but I remember her when she was told that the child was not going to be discharged from the hospital because she was having some medical issues. And if you watch on her TikTok, you guys, she shares some stuff with her son. So she is dealing with that. Okay. So I know it's been a hard journey for her. Okay. I know it's been a hard journey for her. And being a mom that has gone through something similar, like if you said something like that about my child, yo, bekuzosha iy'ndumba zakho bezosha kusasa if you said that to me about my child, yo, bengizoshisa zonke iy'ndumba zakho nemithi yakho ubuzobona ukuthi abantu uzobabona kanjani, amaklayenti akho ubuzobabona bengizoshisa zonke iy'ndumba zakho nemikhovi yakho konke. I can't share it, but Celia, I'll send it to you. In fact, let me send it to you. Let me send it to you here. Okay, I'll send it to you, Celia, on WhatsApp. Okay. And I think Umkos Entertainment did a video about it. I think Silo did a video about it. Check out those videos, and I think they're showing those pictures there. And it's like the AKA and Kespa beef. When one talks about the other, they trend. It makes business. Yeah, sometimes behind the scenes, these people have forgiven each other, and they just doing the social media thing because they know they're promoting their businesses and all of that. Maybe one of them, their show is coming soon, and they want us to be talking about them. So it's possible. Sometimes it's just a strategy. And yes, now we talk about them because as if it's real. Even though sibona sometimes ukuthi hayi la ngidlala ngathi. Kodwa uGogo Skhotheni naye niyombona kudala uthanda attention, uyayithanda vele guys. Remember after she did the show where she was lying to us to say she's taking the second husband and everybody was talking about it. After that show she went on DJ Smooth's podcast. This is right before she started her own podcast. She went on DJ Smooth's podcast talking about how they are going to people's graves at night and whatever. For Twala, she was talking about Twala, then they take body parts, abantu bawenzeni. Yeah, when if you listen to that interview, like this woman is lying, they don't do this. Then on her show, on her podcast, when they talk about such things on that couch of hers, she would be so shocked when she hears such things. I'm like, but Gogo Skhotheni, you're the one that sat on DJ Smooth's couch and said that you yourself, as in Nyanga, you do such, you know. So yeah, it's attention. Sometimes she says things just for ukuthi abantu babe shocked. Uyayithanda attention what she did with Dominic and non. She did it. We talk if it's talk because she does that all the time where she would interview the one person and then interview the other one, you know, and then play them against each other, you know. Didn't she do Sayen and then did Sima, you know, watch how, you know, and then what other one I was thinking about there's another one I was thinking. Yes, and even Ingwe, I guess she did Ingwe and then she did it was a lady that came and told a different story from Ingwe. She knows these stories already, but she brings the people for the I think it's going to be her thing. And then she pretends to be friends with both, which is like it's not possible. But you know, yeah, still I send it to you. Ngaze ngalethi lapho uhlezi ungilindile Dr. Thabile. You always waiting uthola ukuthi akunayo line. Anyway, we'll do better, you guys. We'll do better. We'll try. We'll try. And then hello. Anyway, you guys, that's all that I wanted to talk about. By the way, since I couldn't share the picture here, I have to figure out a different way. Otherwise, if I don't set them up, there's a way that you set them up outside of the stream and get these pictures ready to share them here, or you put them as background. I thought I was going to put that picture as background, but it doesn't allow because of how it is, you know, the perimeters or whatever of the picture. Guys, before I cough myself to death here, let me be done with the stream. But before I do that, let me acknowledge everybody. We had Milano here. I'm sure he's in class now. And we had Tuli Kubeka. And we have Leslie Lesiho live. Please check out her channel. Kukuletu Makamwa was here. And we had Andy Pe from Facebook. Andy Pe's Dombi. My Nyak, I was here. Elena was here. Sembi Ledlamini was here. Constance Kosi, check out Constance Kosi's channel or Elena's Chronicles, guys. It's a channel. Check out. She has nice commentary there. Constance Kosi too. Celia, I'm still not accepting of the fact that Celia is not really that much on YouTube anymore. You know, because of YouTube. Let me just say that, okay? Because of YouTube. But Celia has a channel, but she's more active on Facebook, you guys. Okay. And thank you for promoting my page on Facebook. I actually got new subscribers and followers on Facebook because you shared my video there. Thank you so much. Amokelang was here. And Sembile Dlamini was here. And the Blue Clinic with Dr. Tabile. Please check out the Blue Clinic with Dr. Tabile. She has the Blue Clinic, the channel here. She's on TikTok. I saw her on TikTok, Instagram. I saw her on Instagram. And also, she actually has the actual Blue Clinic. Okay, maybe you must give us the address here for us who are in KZN so we can go see Dr. Tabile. Okay, we can just pay the consultation fee so we can just see her. And we can say we have a friend who's a doctor. You know, we like talking and saying, you know, umngani wami oyi-lawyer. Yes, so check out the Blue Clinic with Dr. Tabile too. Anyway, you guys, listen, this flu doesn't want to go. You know, yabona, angiyidokotela. But you've spent so much money buying medication, then you're like, you know what, maybe I should have gone to see the doctor so that they can give me the right thing. So today I'm like, maybe I need to see that now because this cough just won't go away, especially in the morning. Every morning I wake up feeling worse. And then by the end of the day, I'm like, I'm feeling better. I know, you're right. Yeah, so I might have to see the doctor. But anyway, you guys, I hope I did not give you any of this flu because anyway, thank you so much, you guys, for watching. Listen, on Friday we do a live at 3 between 3 and 4 every Friday because, like I say, you guys, now I'm between Pietermaritzburg and Durban, but my Leaf Club can only pick me up at 4. So I do have that hour. So we do that Friday hangout. So make sure if you're not busy, make sure that you join us. Tremaine Shiva Shichavo. Okay, mangifunda ngezulu izosounda wrong. And I know it's not Zulu. You're late, Batong. Batong, you are so late, but rewind. Okay, don't forget to rewind to listen to God. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Share the video. Okay, like it, guys. Like how enough is you just say so share the video with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Ngenithanda.